The last general election was held under the shadow of the military dictatorship that came to power 4 years earlier. Giesiti Amon believes that the upcoming one will mark a new beginning of Thai politics.
4 years ago, I think the narrative then is either you choose one camp or the other.
Okay. The country was so polarized back then.
Very divisive.
Okay.
But only two camps.
Okay.
4 years on, I think that time one side is a known quantity, the other side is not yet quite known. This time around, both sides are known quantity.
Okay.
Compared to 4 years ago. Now, all political parties is now turning the campaign mode on, meaning they're ready to propose, send a message to the voters as to what they can do or what they would do or what they wish to do for the voters according to various demographics. Okay. This time is very different because that time, as I mentioned earlier, is only two sides.
Okay.
This time you have a lot of suggestion, even though some might say, well, with the authority of the Senate, it still be two sides. But I would say only a year.
Okay.
And things will change.
If anyone has doubts about how ready the Democrat Party is in charging into the upcoming election, this newly released campaign music video is probably the answer.
เริ่มเดินไปพร้อมกัน
Yet believes that its catchy rhythm and rousing lyrics reflect every confidence that the party has in its performance in this election.
But you know, this is like the most symbolic action is Kun Chuan hitting the drum. It's time.
Okay.
It's
war drum.
Well, that drum is like a war drum, right?
Yeah.
So it's a campaign time and change the mode altogether of how political party acts or relate to people. And that's only a very different kind of presentation. Hopefully people like it.
Okay.
And so far the response has been positive.
All right.
But the key message is that we're ready. We have throughout generations, we have old and new, we have veteran and also new faces that would join the party in the upcoming campaign as candidates, and also those who has been involved in putting together the policy that would address the challenges of all the people of all kinds, of all groups.
Okay.
That's the message.
But the upbeat mood in the music video can barely hide the predicaments the party is facing. A string of defection by its veterans, a crisis of confidence in its leadership, and how its traditional stronghold in the South is under threat.
What's going on? I think you must also admit the fact that this thing happened to all parties, not just Democrat Party. And this is one of the reasons why we didn't campaign for the Constitution of 2560. Okay? We see this coming. Because of special provision, because of the way it was put together, we saw that we can see even then that something bad would happen to all political parties. And we're now witnessing. Look at all parties, not just us. Okay?
Okay.
I'll
hit with defections.
Thai, everyone just moving camps. And some for good reason and some for bad reasons, depending on the person. So what about values? What about principle? I think we, the people, and also the media, have to play a role in demanding. Why don't you go interview those who move camp?
Under the leadership of former Prime Minister Abhisit Vejjajiva, the Democrat Party lost many of its supporters in the last election because of what was seen as its wavering political stand. What would it take to win back these votes?
I think several things. The people make decisions based on the benefit that they received in the past few years. Okay, so clearly, without income support program for agricultural products, people wouldn't be able to go through the difficulties of the COVID-19. Okay, so we have at least 5 million families, okay, of farming community, or half of the population of Thailand that benefited from the income support program.
So I think this is one of the areas that Democrat has been most successful.
And we have shown that we have done it.
Okay.
We can do it. Secondly, during the time of high energy prices, Ministry of Commerce has been working hard to make sure that the price is under control. So the consumable products has been far better in terms of, if you compare that to many other countries who has experienced the same challenge from inflation, high energy price, we have done not too bad. We could have done better, but it's not too bad. So people appreciate that. Okay, the Thong Pha program very much involved with the Commerce Ministry. So we make sure that people can have access to affordable consumable items.
Geert emphasizes that foreign policy is high on the agenda of his party. He wants to see a more active Thai diplomacy and Thailand as a member of international community with dignity.
I think you know very well that Thailand, as a small to medium-sized country and economy, we have to strike a balance. We cannot afford to take sides, to choose sides. In the world of superpower fighting against each other or one another, you have to even be more careful. But Thailand, I emphasize, Thailand can be a member of international community with dignity.